Hello, hello, hello. Let's play some unranked zero build. Okay. What does this stream look like? Let's see. Is it vertical? Alright. Yo, Speed Habits! How's it going? Sorry, I didn't have my chat brought up. I'm doing a test stream, so everything's a little bit messy, but there we are. Here we go. Everything's done. I want to add graphics, some sort of framing around like my cam, like Nelvi has, and I think you do too. At least like a line, like there. It's hard to point. Yeah, this is just a default like asset that NVIDIA Broadcast has, this background. So instead of removing my background, I'm replacing it with this background, and it could be literally anything. So I'm thinking, you know, the way the menu looks in Fortnite, for instance, if I'm playing Fortnite, just take that background that's behind the player character in the lobby where you're queuing when you're matchmaking, and put that up here too, and then so it kind of looks like I am in the lobby area of Fortnite, and then just keep that when I'm in matches too, like something like that. And I'll probably be playing Bloodstrike too, but I just want to see, like, Fortnite is a huge name, so I want to see how much it can help me to do the hashtag shorts thing and while streaming and getting my live stream recommended in the shorts feed. The algorithm is either going to go crazy or it's not going to work at all because so many people are already doing this. And that might be why it's working so well with Bloodstrike, and I'm dying immediately, and my DirectX 12 is fucking me in the ass. He was like one bullet away from dying. Yeah. Those stutters that happened are gonna go away. Yo, Riley. I don't need to guess who it is because I can literally see your name in the chat. That's kind of a privilege I have. I don't need to wonder who's typing to me. Pretty slow with Bloodstrike, also just gotta stay consistent. Like, the thing is, it's all a supply and demand thing. If enough people, but the thing is, you can also set trends. Like, trends never exist to begin with. Somebody always makes them, somebody sets them. Someone paves the way for something that becomes popular later. So, like, that's the thing with streaming in this format, with this aspect ratio. Like, people might be scrolling shorts looking at all sorts of things, and then maybe they've never even heard of Bloodstrike, but they know what Call of Duty is, for instance, because who doesn't know what Call of Duty is? And then they just happen to scroll by a live stream while watching shorts, and it's Bloodstrike, and it looks kind of like a cool game, and things are happening fast, and the animations look smooth and nice, and you see someone like pulling a trick shot with a sniper. You know, like, people are gonna stick by and like just keep watching for at least a little while probably. And since it's not a short video that repeats over and over, since it's a live stream, you know, I think it sort of works. The question is, does it work with any game, or does it work with games that are in the sweet spot for like doing it. Because if too many people are doing it, it becomes a saturated part of the market that everyone's doing, so it doesn't work if you're a new person who comes along and does it too, because everyone's already doing it, like, you know. So I think it depends on how new of a trend it is. If you get in early on these sort of things, you can really pop off, I think. If it's kind of a new thing for people to stream in like a vertical format like this for phones, it's a pretty smart thing to do. I've been watching from my phone on the YouTube app, and it's much more convenient when you're watching on your phone because you see the entire stream and the chat also kind of fades into the stream. So you can always read chat, you can always click to type in chat without having to like minimize, go out of full screen or anything like that. You can just, yeah, it just works really well for phones. And I've been kind of stubborn, to be honest. I've grown to love Bloodstrike, yeah, same. I have a few issues with the game, but they're just my personal opinions, really. I would prefer it if it wasn't class-based, for instance. That's why I like Fortnite a lot. Everything that you have is something that you loot on the like off of the ground, so you're never really. You don't have a certain type of weapon or grenade because you picked that class. You are a default character like everybody else, and everything you use in the game is just loot. I like that. I prefer that. I don't really like when there's a class system, because it just creates imbalances. Someone is a good counter to someone else. You know, if you're up against a Zero, it's really good if you play blah 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 striker because he's really good against Zero, or can ping him so he can always see him even if he goes away with his dash, or you know, and that creates imbalances that they have to kind of like, it creates a meta way of playing to counter each class that they have to kind of rotate around and try to fix, and will never really truly be able to fix. There won't ever be balance between the classes because they have to think about solos, duos, trios, quads as well. And like, what do they balance it around? If they you know. It's kind of the same issue that other games that have classes or legends or agents or whatever you want to call them, operators. Like League of Legends, MOBAs have this issue all the time. Yeah, that stutter right there, this thing. Yeah, that's gonna go away soon. I'm sorry about that. Probably looks horrible on the stream, but it's nothing I can do anything about. It's just shaders loading in when I'm in new places where I haven't been before, since I just reinstalled the game. Yeah, don't watch this stream if you want someone who loots quickly. So how does it look? Can you see what I'm doing? Do I need to refocus? Is it annoying that the character isn't in the middle and you can't see my health? Maybe? What if I did this? You won't be able to see my health anyway. Wait. Yeah, that's just annoying. Like this, then the character's gonna always be center screen. And you can see in the bottom if I have shield and whatever. Yeah, I know a better way to fix this. A better way to fix this is to do what Nelfi has done. I'll pop in later. Okay, it's nice on the phone in that way. Yeah. So I want to do this basically. And see habits. Thanks for popping in. I want to do this. And then I might actually even want to increase the size of this a little bit so that you can see more clearly like this what's going on there, and just make myself a little bit smaller, and still be up here, but like put myself like, I don't know, I'll have to work on this. This is a test stream, everybody. So I'm meant to be testing these things. I prefer doing it live. If I put myself over the game like that, but then I make a fade effect in between them, so that instead of this black line here, I kind of sort of blur them together. Yeah, and then I will have a box in the bottom left, like Nelfi has, with what his current health is. So like, if I do this now, just for science, my health is there, and what items I have is here, and how much ammo I have. So I want to just take 2 rectangles, basically, and put those things at the bottom, so you can always see them. But for now, I think this looks decent, because you can still see what I'm doing, right? Looks kinda actiony. But I think... I don't think it's just about putting your stream out there for many to see it. Because if it's shit, then people are gonna scroll past it and watch something else. So, you know, you gotta kinda catch the moment with the viewer. Like, if you have a... especially when you're doing this this format, because you're gonna have a lot of traffic coming by your channel with people just scrolling through the shorts feed, but also a lot of people leaving who watch for 2 seconds and then leave and watch the next short, you know? That's gonna be happening a lot. So you want to kind of have gameplay that is fast. Maybe that's why Bloodstrike works so well for Nelfi, because he is really good at the game. So every moment, all the time in Bloodstrike is a clutch moment where he like 1v3s another team or something. You know? So every time somebody scrolls by, there's some shit going down. Something cool's happening. That's probably very, very helpful. Like, just because a lot of people find your stream, it doesn't mean they're gonna watch if it's not good. I'll take that for the holo site. And I'm not really sure whether I want to be doing this with Fortnite or Bloodstrike. Yeah, I think people prefer a first-person game when it comes to BR and a shooter, because and I do too personally. I just like Fortnite because it's a very smooth game with very nice feeling animations and everything. It's very optimized. It's very, very well developed. I like that about Fortnite, but there is a problem with playing in third person when you're playing shooters, and that is that you can always peek around corners without showing yourself. See, I can stand here and still see what's going on out there, and people can do this against each other. So if I see someone hiding behind that bridge over there, and I know he's there, and he knows that I'm here, we'll just be standing like this forever until someone kind of ego chows or gets bored and like, huh. But then he already sees that I'm doing that without having to show himself, because he can just keep peeking like this. And then we kind of start wiggle peeking at each other until someone loses their patience, basically, and does a stupid peek and just starts spraying, and that person usually loses, because then the other, you know what I mean, third person around the corner peeking without having... In first person, if you want to peek, you always have to show yourself, because you see through the character's eyes, right? So you have to show your own body and be able to be hit if you want to peek. That's a huge difference. And most people think that first person is better suited for shooters in general, especially BRs and extraction games. And I agree. I think the exact same thing. Fortnite does feel very nice though. And it has a lot of arcadey mobility items that you can use to... that you can use to your advantage. So like you can push with melee, like with this baseball bat, or with a pair of gloves. You can also find you can push somebody with those if you're in a situation like a situation that I just described, and they can't do much about it. They will have to just start shooting at you as you sprint towards them, or they will have to respond with a melee weapon of their own and start fighting you, or jump away from you in some way. It's like so they can still balance it out with adding utility, adding mobility to items in the game. What? Shit. Oh, we had a legendary sniper. I need that chug so badly right now. Please don't shoot at me. I'll be taking that. I'll be taking your drum gun. Oh, this guy had a good loot, man. Midas's gun. This drum gun is insane. I better start moving before the gas hits me. But because I feel like the person is playing, because they look with the eye. Yeah, that too. As a viewer, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. It's both the fairness in the game and not being able to peek around corners, and also, like you said, the viewer probably feels more like they are actually having the experience of playing it when they're watching. Yes. And I think it's also easier to see what's going on. If the player you're watching, if the streamer you're watching hits a really nice looking shot, then you're gonna see the shot much more. If as a viewer you're seeing it in first person, because your eyes aren't gonna be stuck somewhere else. Like right now, you're probably looking a lot at my character or at this car instead of looking at where I'm driving, you know, because that's what you're seeing in the middle of the screen. Oh, but this works too, I bet. I mean, third person isn't bad, it's just very different. A lot of people like Fortnite too. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna try this for a little while. See if it catches on, if people find the stream maybe. Maybe I get recommended big time. He flew. That was a clip right there. And there's someone up in the hills. I see him. How is he not dying though? He died. Oh, and how many people, the minimap and how many people are left in the game would also be nice to see. This game though, my HUD right now, the HUD elements, all of my interface where I see my ammo and my map and everything, is very much adapted to being on PC for me. Are cars OP? He landed in the water and didn't take damage. It's not going to the Christmas season? I don't understand what you mean. Low fuel. Whoops, sorry, I turned off the sound by accident. Fortnite is becoming something else, something dark is going to happen. Fortnite is a hub of many different games nowadays. I could switch to Lego Fortnite or Rocket Racing or something like right now if I wanted to, or you know, there are. My ringtone is weird. What do you have for ringtone? Oh shit, I forgot you don't have a parachute in this. That's something I miss, actually. I miss that a lot when I play other games. Ah, I got myself pregnant. Yeah, that's a pretty weird ringtone. I have to agree. Pretty fucked up. So far, I'm not really sure if I wanna do this short format thing on the stream. Like, when you're watching, do you prefer this or do you prefer that I just do the full screen stream like I always do? This? Okay. It's a bit weird now when I'm in the car though, because now it's all of a sudden it's not at the center anymore, right? I would kind of need to do that. There we go. But then when I leave, now it's not centered. And this doesn't look good. This is just a problem with Fortnite though. This wouldn't be an issue if I was playing Bloodstrike. It's because it's third person. You can change it when you want. Yeah, I don't know, like if this brings in more viewers then I'm gonna do this. But I don't know yet. I need to test it for an extended period of time before I can know the difference. Might play Bloodstrike, yes. If I do, I'm gonna restart the stream though. Oh, these stutters, man. Come on, please, just load in the damn shaders faster. Where am I hearing them? Oh. How is it so hard to hit? And we have a classic third-person peek situation. He sees me, but he's not showing himself. Do you see what I mean? He's right there somewhere. Or might be rotating. I don't know, because I can't see him. Yeah, he's right here, actually. It was stupid. You wanna play with me? We can on Fortnite. It doesn't matter what server region when it's Fortnite. So if you want to play that, then we can do that. We can play Bloodstrike too, but then you would have to make an EU account, or I would have to make an NA account. Because you can't play like cross region in that. In this you can just invite, like we go on the region of whoever is the party leader, basically. You have a new account? Okay. I'm a little bit torn though, like I'm enjoying Fortnite a whole lot. Gonna get to the next circle. I don't really know the map in this. No, I placed second. He switched to his AR and hip-fired me. And I got a stutter. I don't want to blame lag, but I got a stutter at the end there, which was really fucking annoying, to be honest. 9 kills, second placement. And I jumped to silver 2. Nice, okay. Yeah, you know what? I don't know. There's something about streaming like this that I just don't like. So I think I'm gonna switch back to how I usually do my stream. And then I'm gonna keep streaming Fortnite because I'm having fun with it. But I'm going to just switch back because I don't know. Restarting.